Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet John. Welcome back to Drive Cold Steel 2. I was going to ask what's next, but when I start the game, I saw this. I'm like, oh, we are back on Trista, and everybody got their Class 7 uniform. But as Rin says to Lloyd, he was going to say Class 7, but he didn't. He said the freaking Osborne group or whatever. I'm like, huh, but he was coming back, he said that. So I suppose that's now, right? Let's just go. I cannot wait. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, it's been a long time. I haven't seen the change of days. Yeah. Oh, right, he was coming on train. No, what's that? There's nothing down there. How much time has passed since what happened at the castle? That rose petals? What the hell? I'm like, does that mean something? Hey, Valimor.
Sorry about that, Valimar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
Yeah.
It did not present a problem.
Oh.
I will now enter an inactive state and allow the mechanics to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
You better. Valimor, you can hit them if they do something to you.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Rin isn't happy.
Welcome back, Reen.
Oh,
You must be
Claire.
exhausted.
We know that voice.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valimar's power.
Oh.
Not to mention the planning of your people.
You're annoyed, I take it. By the way we do things.
He's with them.
Not really.
Well, I'm guessing now. I'm not guessing, I suppose, is that now that he's working with them, obviously he's into their plans, and obviously he's looking out how they do the things, and
Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk.
oh, Rin.
No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood. But did you really not know about my real father?
Claire.
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case.
Oh.
You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features. I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see.
Hmm.
Excuse me then.
Oh. Claire.
That wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know. Not that I could possibly tell him that.
Tell me. Tell you just so I can hear. Claire. What? Wow.
I'm behaving like such a child.
No, you are not. You got a reason. We'll be mad too.
It's hard to believe it's been a whole month since I was here last. Guess it didn't snow after all.
Oh.
It's not like the excitement of that day has faded away or anything. So why?
Girl.
Why do I feel so cold? Huh?
Oh, like the first day when he arrives to Trista.
Oh,
Oh, when he met Alisa.
Lino flowers.
The first day of our first time meeting.
Welcome back, Reen.
Oh. All the feelings, all the feelings.
Huh?
Welcome back.
What are you doing standing there? It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia.
Oh, sorry,
You all
Jesus.
came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday. Should be in full bloom in about a week. Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not.
Oh, Reed.
It's good to be back, you guys.
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
What else, Reed? No, they come, I don't know. They are going to a field study. Be like, that's the point.
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Yeah, of course.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead.
Sarah.
And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Oh, Claire.
Really now? It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything.
Come on.
But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Oh, stop it. Give me a hug.
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
Oh.
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend.
Really?
I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea.
Me too.
Come on, it's party time!
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
Not even Emma.
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
No, really. Study. Us. What's that?
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy.
For what? The party or the study? I don't want to study. My girl, Alicia. I thought she was going to stay with me a little. Oh, yeah, she's with me. Okay. She's looking at me.
Oh, and I know I said it before, but it's wonderful to have you back.
Aw, hug me.
Thanks. I'm happy to be back, Alisa.
The petals, because they met first time when they were falling, but why didn't do they hug? Epilogue Winters. Okay, we enter it. Okay, don't scare me. I'm like,
I'll never forget those days.
The
final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories. I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end. But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close. After what happened, Valflame Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started becoming vague.
Oh.
Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination. That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor.
Wow.
And in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell.
Okay.
Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no blood shed.
Okay, that's good.
Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled. As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation. And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell. It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier. Time kept flowing, and mid-March came.
What happened?
The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
Oh my god, feelings. Okay.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era.
And who are you?
Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day. We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
Oh.
I fully intend to.
Oh, this brings back all Steel 1.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
Yeah, nobody gonna read.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain. Oh well.
Yuffie.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the Revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it.
I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot, too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him, though.
3rd period mathematics. What? Why they are doing this on purpose? They want to hurt me.
Like I said, I'll be giving a quiz next week on everything we've covered up to now. Which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean, there might be a little calculus in there. So, study for this one.
His voice. Look at me.
That's a lot.
I'm a bad person.
I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
Oh, Makia.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
Look at them talking about studying after saving the country.
That sums up this lecture on the structure of the stock market in Erebonia. Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems. You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues. So make sure each of you are well prepared.
What kind of debate? A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
Oh my god, I love you. Finally, Elliot gonna shine here.
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres.
She's cool.
From famous classics to popular modern music, I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy.
Thank you.
I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal, I believe it's called. Oh, I wonder what that sounds like.
At least she's not sending. Oh my god, I cannot breathe.
Nice work, guys.
What is homeroom?
You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
For all to return normal.
They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
Of course, guys.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can.
It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too.
What arrangement?
If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
What? He's staying the same year?
Well...
Wait, what's the arrangement?
That's some confidence.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
Okay, if there's a test, I'm gonna search the answers. Not like Costill one that I fail.
Reen has the knack for pulling off anything he puts his mind to, after all.
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time for your clubs and all that youthful jazz. The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh la la with that special someone.
Oh, Alisa. Ooh la la, everybody knows.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club, instructor.
Oh.
Hey! I'll have you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with your student.
Private lesson.
But if that many men are interested in you, how come you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
I think the polite thing to do here is just smile and nod.
Guys.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over with.
Let her be with Laura, Dad.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Just you wait, guys. In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Oh my god. Oh, they want to harm me. I know they want to harm me with this happiness.
Time really does fly. It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would. Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time.
Boo.
I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have, but I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
I'm sure. Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
Yeah, it didn't.
He did take me to a casino once, actually. He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
Shocking. It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Oh.
So, does anyone have anything planned for our free day?
Something with my girlfriend, I guess.
Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
Okay.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice, at least.
You want to be with me?
Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club, plus Kershus has a new menu up, and...
How many stomachs do you have?
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Reen?
What? I am?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy. So I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they like it or not.
Ah, Reen, ever the reliable gopher.
That's a very you response.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
Being with me.
Well, I guess I better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk.
Okay.
Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
Reen?
Oh, I love that she's like, oh, and come back.
What's up?
No, what's up? Nothing. Hook her.
Nothing, really.
Oh, her voice.
I just wanted to spend a little more time with you.
This game is giving me everything.
Well, I'd love that too, but are you sure you can afford to?
Okay, yes.
I mean, you have that meeting with the lacrosse club about tomorrow, don't you?
No.
I know, but that can wait. Right now, I just want to be with you for as long as I can. Please?
Yes?
Aw, well, how can I say no to a cute face like yours? Nothing would make me happier.
Whoa, it wasn't for long, but the two of them were happy simply pacing the time together. When the time came to part ways, they said their goodbyes just outside the classroom. No details. Classes are now over, you can walk around the academy grounds freely. After receiving the building accessibly through the engineering building and speak to Toa in the student council room, the story will advance. The reading cloth, you can, okay. Let's see. the traveling clothes is the one that I was using, right? Yeah. No. We want this one. I missed this one. I want this one. Okay, what we got? Everybody. I was like, everybody's there. Tomorrow's going to be Emily and Theresia final days as member of the lacrosse club, which means it's one of the last days we'll really get to spend with them. We better make the most of it. Okay, I suppose I need to go talk with the people, right? Okay, let me go talk with... No, wait. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be... Even if they don't have an... How you say it? Where is Sarah? I don't know where is Sarah. Ah, she's on the first floor. Like, this is my last time with them. Like, the game itself tell it... Oh, well, you've been back for 3 whole days now. People finally stopped haunting you with questions. Sound like you hardly had a moment's peace at first. Well, everyone knew where I'd been, the whole country knows, but with the Chronicle running the story about me, I can't blame them for being curious. It's one of the things you probably just have to get used to, at least as long as you're here in the public eye. Don't think about it too much, just be sure to make good use tomorrow, both for yourself and for those who no longer can. Thanks, I will. We're talking about Carl. Elliot, Millium, where are you guys? Why are you guys hiding so much? Who are you? Nobody. You know about the flea market tomorrow, right? Well, the Wind Orchestra is going to be performing on the auditorium stage in the afternoon for a little background music. It's just one fun thing after another at Thors, isn't it? Okay, Millium must be on the cooking club, right? She said she was going to eat? Oh, there she is. Weird to think tomorrow's the last free day of the year. I'm gonna have to go exploring. Better start drawing a map and planning out the day now. I don't wanna waste a single hour. Yeah, Millium. Who's here? Guys, you're painting nothing. I wasn't able to figure out why painting felt so empty to me this past month. It's because there is no... Okay. Well, not until you came back. All of a sudden, that emptiness is completely gone. Clearly, I like your company. Clara always say that painting reflects the heart of their artist. It looks like she was absolutely right. Aww, thank you, Gaius. First time when I met Gaius, I was like, I want a brother like him. I want a brother like Gaius, I want a brother like Crow. Well, I want a friend, romance, brotherhood, coolness as Crow, you know? And I want his hair. And I miss him. No, I don't want to talk with a horse, I want to talk with Ulysses. I owe nearly as much off to the riding club this year as I do to our class. My time at Thors won't have been nearly as interesting if I haven't joined. I consider myself lucky to have done so. I'm happy to hear that. Still, Rin, from what I understand, my brother owes you a lot for what you have done during your stay in Crossbell. I won't say that. While I was there, I saw the extent of his political skill over and over again. And well, I feel like I only know now just how much he's capable of. In both good ways and bad, I assume. I thought I knew him just like I thought I knew my father, but in the end, they were both strangers to me. Oh. Sorry, Justus. Well, enough about me. I just wish he could have seen his duty as one of the Academy's directors through to the end of the year. That's all. Where are you, Laura? Laura? Is she on the swimming or she is practicing? Oh, Patrick! Oh, it's you, Swazer. It's true you are going to be helping the student council again tomorrow? I would have imagined one in your position will take the opportunity to rest, but I suppose that's just not your way. Yeah, for better or worse, that's just how I am. how are things back at home, by the way? I hear things are still kind of chaotic over in the Sutherland province. So it seems, certainly keep my father busy. Celestine will be returning home to help him, so I imagine he'll be able to stay on top of things, but... Bah, what it is to you how my family is faring? Don't you have enough to worry about things, Stan? Well, I have no shortage of scores to settle with you, so I appreciate it if you got back to being your old self. Otherwise, I'm simply end up speeding ahead of you before you know it comes next month. Thanks, I keep that in mind. And you can be with my sister. Okay, that's it. Laura, you're on the swimming. You're always... Is she there? Ah, yeah. I was going to say like she's always here, standing, not swimming, but... Never mind. Then let our race begin. I expect nothing short of your best. Of course. I'm right here and you just ignore me. It's true joy. Oh, okay. It's true joy to see the stride Monica's made since she first started swimming. People are like water, always shifting, always churning. Even when they look calm on the surface, I have not bothered plenty what's happening beneath the surface of her hair. Okay, Laura, we got Fee. Oh, she's with the flowers, right? Where she's? Yeah. Oh. The new seeds I planted have finally started to sprout. It's been a while before we get to see any flowers though. I was hoping I actually have the chance to raise these ones myself, but it wasn't meant to be. Library, there is like everybody there. Whoa, a lot of bright things, give me that. Okay, never mind, it's for reading. I thought it was for collecting things. Is Makia studying with Emma? Wait, there is nobody here. Wait, they're not... Ah, oh, they're in the student council. Okay. Where are you guys? Aha, Celine. You feeling any better now? I mean, endless ocean of work aside. Honestly, the work not all that bad. It's kind of nice to get back to mundane life after so long away. I think my time in Crossbell helped me release what's important to me, like spending time with everyone here. If you say so, just don't forget to rest up. Knowing you'll be busy again soon enough. And you won't be with me, right? Sitting in the club room as the sun sets, reading and writing with Dorothy, I really love times like this. I hardly realize just how much until recently, truth be told. It's kind of sad to think that, come next month, this will all be a What will happen next month with them? What I got is that Ring gonna stay, they gonna advance? Like what the hell, what's going on? We are first year, right? They won't need to go second year, like same academy. Or are we done? What's going on? Like, is graduation? High School Musical 3? Oh, Makia's chest. Your attack is scary just how fast the time has gone. I'm sorry that I can't accept your request though. Oh, don't worry about it. By the sound of it, there will only be one chess clubs next year. Anyway, for both upper and lower class students to use. Live your life how you want to. I couldn't ask for anything else. Thanks. God, oh my god. I think I got... Okay, why there is red on that? This appears to be an unused room. This was the Occult Research Society room. I can't see any sign of barely. Either maybe the clothes been closed? Ooh. I think we have talked with everybody. Yeah, let's talk to Towa. Sounds like someone's talking inside. Oh, and about next year's entrance ceremony. Don't worry, I got all the arrangements sorted out. Excuse me, could you stamp this for me, please? Hold on just a second, I'll be right there. She sounds really busy. I should probably go and check in on the engineer building first. Okay, let's go to the engineer building first.
Oh.
Hey there, Rain.
Hi.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
Oh, nice.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Yeah.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself.
Where is she going?
My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me.
Ooh.
The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Oh.
Seems that way. First stop's the Burrow and ZCF. Always wanted to see it.
I want to go with you. I want to go to Liber.
After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it,
Epstein
it'd be
Foundation.
nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
Take me with you. I want to go to Liber and I want to meet the Epstein Foundation.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings.
Take me with you?
The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations. Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You've thought that far ahead.
Don't feel bad.
That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen. Even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Rain.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Rain.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up.
Oh, he set things up.
Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But...
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Yeah. He said no blood shared, so...
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do.
What?
You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
Thanks.
Sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones.
Oh.
Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here?
Where is he?
Spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
Oh.
I think I will. But not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
So I suppose he's here. Yes. Whoa. That's a big storage room.
Hey Valimar, how you holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Huh?
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
No. People need to stop saying it's the imagination. I don't care if it's your imagination. Tell me what you felt.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
Please, tell me.
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation in the earth veins below us.
Oh.
Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Thank you. Huh. Do you talk more? Be at ease, Rain. I should inform you. This is an ideal opportunity for you to rest. Yeah, you are right. Thanks, I'll try to take it easy. Okay, Towa. Open the door to me. This is about us. Go up, up, up. I can hear anyone talking now. Yes. There's definitely someone in there, but there's no response. Oh, I know. She's sleeping, right? Excuse me, I'm coming in. Like last time. But this time I won't give her my jacket, I'm just saying.
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room.
No.
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie.
Angie what?
George.
Oh.
Crow. What are you doing in my room?
No, it's not your room.
Wait. This is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that?
Don't blush, don't worry.
I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
No, I wasn't.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so.
Her voice.
Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine. Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
Come with me.
Okay.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now. But that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Reen.
Oh wow. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Reen.
I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back. promised I'd make him graduate with you. But I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
You could do it with Alicia. But I understand, Towa. It was the promise towards Towa.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep, my days of being president are almost done.
Okay, she's graduating, but what about class 7 itself? I'm reading what the hell, he gonna stay? What?
The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you. Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives.
Oh,
I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future.
Aww.
Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay?
Oh, don't. She gonna.
We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
he wants to do something, work, as always, right, Rin?
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too.
Don't mention it then. Nobody wants to do work.
I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But...
No, Towa, don't listen to him.
You've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well, if you say so. Okay. I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do.
Okay.
And thanks for offering.
Be like, you need to kill this thing. I'm like, no. Rin. Hey! Hey guys, didn't expect to run into you. Yeah, crazy coincidence, huh? Are you heading back to the dormitory too? That was the idea. Why don't we all head back together then? Even Salim. It's nice seeing the flowers as they start to bloom. Yeah, I know you say early they've been in full bloom in a week, but I'm thinking it'd be closer to the end of the month personally. Just in time for the welcoming ceremony. The new students will be able to begin their academy lives here surrounded by a lane of flowers, just as we did. Are they graduating? We were not first years. What's going on? You all know each other since your first day here, right? That's right, nobody else started partway through the year like you did. But back then, I never could have imagined we'd get along this well. We got off to kind of a rocky start. You're telling me? Especially Maki's and Yuzi's. For what it's worth, I do regret the way I behaved back then. It's not exactly something I'm terribly proud of. Oh, think nothing of it. Immaturity makes fools of even the best of us at times. Thanks. Hold on. What's with that expression? You weren't exactly standing on the moral high ground either. I wouldn't have had as much of a reason to behave the way I did if you hadn't kept looking down your nose at me. Did you not hear me say the best of us? It was hell on all of us at the time, but it's all just a fond memory now. I suppose the same could be said about your unreal little incident at the start. I just had to bring that up, didn't you? I should have seen this coming. Oh, little incidents are my favorite. Tell me. Well, don't you dare. She's the last person who needs to know. I tell her. Our first day really was full of surprises. Yeah, I can imagine too many teachers welcome their students by dropping them through a hole in the floor. Oh. Even without having to fight a gargoyle on the way out, that's a pretty memorable start to a school year. That gargoyle proved to be quite the opponent too. Our first boss fight. As say, and when we finally managed to pull together and defeat it, she just casually drops in like nothing happened. It's like she was lying in wait the whole time, watching and waiting for her chance to strike. That's exactly what she was doing. Still, as exhausting and unusual as it was, that was how our class began. I'm pretty sure it's bordering into all of our memories at this point. How could it not be? I have no doubt about that. Even so, I'm sure it's one of the memories that we'll cherish decades into the future. Oh, now you got me all jealous. Now it's my turn to do something crazy and make some super memorable memories too. Don't you dare. I dread to imagine that she's thinking when she says something crazy. Rina and Alicia. Look at minimal uses. On a helpful, unrelated note, what are we gonna do for dinner tonight? I only plan on getting something over at Curses, but if anyone has any better ideas, I think it may be a good idea to make something for ourselves. If we divide up the work between us, I'm sure our meal will have quite a bit of variety too. That's so nice. I'm smiling like I was going to eat their food. I'm like, I want to go. My cooking skills were in danger of getting rusty too. No objections here? Well, unless anyone has what they need already, I think it's time to split up. We have probably got a lot to boys, so...
That won't be necessary.
Sharon!
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
Oh my god.
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker.
Okay, I take it.
Which means I am here to serve you all once more.
Thank you.
There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
No, it was going to be fun.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
I wish I could eat.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up. Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in order.
He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
Oh!
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
That's nice.
Boy, I'm starving. Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season. Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
Why are you here?
Oh my god.
It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer. Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Reinford and the government to leave her alone. Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
They really need to do a game about Sarah, that's it. From Jaggers to Bracer to here. That's my room? Ah, yeah.
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
Yeah. You can explore Downtown before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should we return Rin's room. I have... I know it's not bonding point, but of course I'm gonna talk with everybody. Okay guys, we're gonna let it till here, and tomorrow, our free day, and whatever Thors wants us to do, why she wants us to do things. In my mind I'm like, are they graduating? But we were not like first year, so are the other guys going to post second year, right? But why they're acting like they're leaving the academy like everybody? Or they are leaving the academy and Rin is staying? Or everybody's leaving, that means everybody's graduating? But we were first year, what's going on? Or the academy gonna know?
Right.
So, I suppose next part I'm gonna know exactly what's going on. You guys don't tell me. So yeah, so guys, thank you, as always, and see you in the next one. If you guys want, I don't know.
I lose myself in